Hi Kenny, hi Della. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. It's the first day before the weekend, or the last day. Yeah. So, today is part 2 of our pen pastel adventure, and we are coloring a Color and Chicks page, Dahlia. And I will be working on the skin today using pens, and I'm working on the Strathmore colored pencil paper. You can always find what I'm using in the link below, in the description below. How are you doing, ladies? So Z just went shopping. Baby is with grandma, so I have the house to myself. You love this time slot? Awesome. Yeah, it's better for you 1 hour later, right? Yeah, it's also better for us because it's 4 p.m. right now here, and Z usually stops working at 4. So even if nobody can look after the baby, I can, put Oliver onto Z's lap at 4 p.m. Bye, I'm going streaming. So here we are. So this time should work. Okay. Oh, I saw the new Kirby book. What do you all think about the new Kirby? I like it. I saw Shannon's video about it, and it's quite darker than usual and very intricate, but I saw a few pages that were really magnificent, also scary, but I'm really looking forward to color some in those books. You're good. Ah, that's nice to hear. Okay. I will start, put us on spot, crack into it, and then we can chat as usual. I have 2 lamps on the floor, on the desk, so if the video starts flickering, please let me know, then I will shut off one of them, because it flickered a few times before I started streaming, which is strange because last time it did not flicker, so who knows what's going on. So grayscale will help us with the layering. I have a copy paper here. If I go over the shadows, the shading with the pens, which I totally will do, then I have this as a reference. So if you can't remember, why should you remember where all the highlights are? I like to put a copy next to me so I can, reference what I am doing. Yeah, the same, Kenny. First I was like, oh my god, what is this? It's very dark and, lots of ghoulish type of characters and skulls and things like that, and that's not really my cup of tea, but some of them I really like, so yeah. Okay. I will start. I have my big round palette here from Soft Tools, and I will put on the colors I will use. I usually start with that, starting my palette. So I will bring you here. We will do that. Hi Ronnie! Welcome, welcome, welcome! So Ronnie is new to the coloring community. She wrote me yesterday or a few days back, so a big welcome to you. Lovely to have you here. And yeah, if you have any questions, shoot away. Me or the ladies in the chat will be more than happy to help you. Everyone is very friendly here. So I'm starting with Diary Light Yellow Tint. I will put white next to it. Then we have Burnt Sienna Tint. I have to talk more articulate, I think, so I will practice that today. Burnt Sienna. And Burnt Sienna shade. You're folding laundry. Hi, Melissa. I just finished cleaning. Yeah, it's something you have to do, right? Yeah. How is Julian doing, your little one? He's such a cute baby. Melissa has a 5-month-old little babe, and he is adorable. So these are the colors. Oh man, I forgot the pink. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's put pink in here. I forgot pink. Okay. Where is Star? I can't see Star. Who is Star? Ah, Starbug, there you are. Hey! Hi, beautiful lady. How are you? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to flip the side, so I will do that real quickly. I'm so nervous. Oh my god. Haven't done skin in ages, so yeah, that's why I talk so weird. Okay. I will first a little bit just mix the colors. Heaven help me, I need help. Ah, Coco Melon. Ah, thank you, Star. Which one? In my red dress? The Barcelona one, that's my favorite. That was the height of my dancing career when I was dancing in Barcelona on a world championship. Haha. I love that. Great times. All right. So, let's start. Hi, Ashley. Thank you, Star. So I'm starting with the yellow. And pink. Uh-oh. Oops. Hi, Emily. Red pigment escaped, but we have our eraser to fix that. So so, how is everyone? How was your week? Adding more pigment. It's not enough. Yellow, pink, and burnt sienna tint. Okay. So it may have been easier if I started with the skin instead of the hair, but yeah. I don't know, it's hard to choose, because if you start with the skin and then you go with the hair, I would totally go over the skin, for example, the forehead and the contours and the edges with red, and that would be very annoying. So it's hard either way, because now I have to be careful not to put my arms on the hair, but on the other hand, I would totally go over my finished, I would have totally gone over my finished skin with red, which would be a disaster. So this might be the better choice, but it's still a little bit uncomfortable, and I have to get used to it, not to, you know, put my hand on the hair. You want me to do live dancing? Oh my god. I'm out of shape. You have videos. Yeah, I love dancing a lot. I still do. I just don't get to it these days. Yeah, because there is just so many things one can do, especially with a baby, right? Mm-hmm. I'm still concentrating, sorry guys. I will get chatty later, I'm sure. I just have to ease into this and, you know, get a drill of what I am doing and get back into coloring skin with pens, and then I will chat and talk a lot. Now I basically just want to put a layer everywhere of my first layer of first color, or the lightest color. No, unfortunately not Kenny. We started taking dance lessons just before COVID, and then, you know, we moved and everything got out of control and we stopped taking dance lessons. But I used to learn ballroom dancing for years. I took dance classes during high school. I loved it. And after that, I started belly dancing at university. And then I took my belly dance instructor course. So I'm a belly dance teacher as well as an artist dancer. And then I started salsa. And salsa is also great. I love to do that. But I totally want my kids to learn to dance, especially the boys, you know, to learn the basics. And if they like any type of dancing, maybe one day I will have a little daughter, and then I totally want to teach her, you know, belly dancing and how to dance with a veil. And just do, you know, some dance parties at home. That would be great, right? Hi Dee! Lurking today, okay. Hi Tracy, lurk away. And I loved teaching. Okay, and now I will knock back some colors, the color I mean, with my eraser. Yeah, it's actually the first thing we teach, or the first kind of choreography you teach a totally beginner, because the veil helps you with your posture. You have to, you know, hold the veil in a particular position, and so you can't make your shoulders bulge forward, because many of us do, especially beginners. They are afraid to stand straight, you know, they try to hide. And with the veil you can't do that. You have to push your push your chest out and hold your two arms really straight, and this way you learn how to stand upright and move upright. Because you would think it's easy, and it goes without saying that you stand upright and in a nice position while you are dancing, but many ladies are, you know, afraid, or they don't have the needed self-consciousness or self-confidence to you know, to dance. They, you know, they are afraid. How will I look like? I'm looking stupid. I can't dance. I'm a disaster. And the veil gives you a sense of security. It's something you can hold while you are dancing. It's a veil, so you can partly hide beneath it, or underneath it, or you can you know, roll it, and it's cool. It looks nice. You can make nice things with it. There are nice techniques to learn. It's really fun, and beginners love it usually. And it's not so much about the techniques, about how you move your hips. It's rather about how to hold the veil, how to turn, how to move around, and that's basically, you know, the first step. Yeah. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, I have heard it all. I have heard it all, you know. I look stupid. I can't dance. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. You know, you don't have to be thin to belly dance. Oh my gosh. And then there is the other way around. I have heard it all. For example, I was really thin for a while, and a guy came up after belly dance lesson. You know, I was teaching her girlfriend, and he was like, don't you need a belly to belly dance? You don't have a belly? And I was like, hey, look, here is my belly, see? You know, he meant like big belly, and you don't need a big belly to belly dance, but if you have one, that's okay as well, you know? You know? Yeah, and one of the reasons I stopped belly dancing was that it did not give me joy, or that kind of joy I needed anymore. Because and this will sound maybe a bit like I'm, you know, telling you how awesome I am, but I love to learn, and where I lived there wasn't anyone to learn from anymore. You know what I mean? Because I have been everywhere. I have learned everything there was in the city, and if I wanted to go further I had to go up to Budapest, which was a 3-hour drive. Yeah. If you're talking to me, please put it in caps. It's easier for me to follow, okay? Okay, so where was I? I need challenges when I do something. For example, with dancing, as I told you before, I love to learn, and I always needed some goals, like going to a world championship, and then I seeked out a teacher or a master teacher in Budapest, and then I went. I have to choose a song, and there are many types of dances in belly dance, and you have to choose which type you want to dance, which one suits you. Then I have to choose a music which I like, and after that I went to my instructor, and you know, there are many good teachers and dancers, and the most important thing was to choose someone who I felt, you know, I could relate to, whose dancing I liked, because I used to go to a teacher. She was great, but she was more technical, more ballet oriented, and you had to do a lot of movements in just a few seconds, so it was a little bit too much for me, and I felt like I learned everything from her, and so I chose a lady who dances very passionately, with a lot of energy, lots of turns, which I love. I love to turn. How do you say that? When you turn around, yeah, turn. The word is not coming. Yeah, anyway. So I chose her, and I was like, okay, I want to go to this competition, and let's do something with this music. And then I went 3 hours every week, 3-hour session, and we worked out the choreography together. She showed me something, asked me if I liked, what's happening here? Oh my gosh, I need to change this, because this will keep on doing this to me. All right, I need a new sponge. Honestly, man, honestly, what's happening? And I went to her for 6 months, nearly every week, and we worked on that one choreography, 3.5 minutes. Yeah, swirl. Yeah, thanks. And I put my heart in it. I really enjoyed it, and I learned a lot because she approached a totally different technique that I learned before, and it made me a better dancer. And I just genuinely enjoy the process. And yeah. And when I go to the competition, it's not really about winning. It's all about, you know, challenging myself. I know I learned something, and now it's showtime. And it's great. You get to make a costume, you get to put on some really nice makeup, you make your hair, you feel, you know, nice. And then you go out there and show what you can do, and you smile, you enjoy it, and that's the best part, when you go out there and you know that you learned and practiced a lot, and then it's just playtime. It doesn't matter anymore what anyone thinks. It doesn't matter, you know, if the jury likes it. I'm just out there dancing my butt off, and that's the best part. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened in Barcelona. So if you go, I think it's on my channel up. I'm dancing in a red dress. Yeah, you can find it. And then, unfortunately, I got in a fight with my instructor, with my, you know, teacher. And the reason was that she told me, it was after we got home from the competition, and I posted on Facebook how proud I am, how happy I am that I got 7th, you know, place 7 in the championship. And she told me that's not right. I shouldn't brag about it, because it's not a big deal that I achieved place 7. And I think she was pissed because she did not find out. She also participated in the competition, but in a higher tier, you know. I went advanced and she went professional, and she did not get the place she wanted. And she was really mean, like, you shouldn't brag about this, and this is nothing. And I was like, hey, that's not right? She is my teacher. She should encourage me and tell me how proud she is. And she was not, and I was really shattered. I was so disappointed, so sad. You know, that's not what I expected from her. And I still can't put my brain around what happened there. But then, you know, I stopped going to her, right? Because I believe, as a teacher, even if you think that, you shouldn't say things like that to anyone, right? It's just not right. there you have one, Starbuck. The one I'm using, it's in the description below, but I haven't used it, you know, with Copics, with the Copics, Copic, yeah. And you know, it really hurt me because I was really looking up at her, and then this happened. I was like, oh, damn, damn you, lady. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, exactly. And she had a bad day or something. I don't know, but yeah, still, I was pissed. Yeah. And so I stopped going to her, and I have to tell you that was a big break, a big yeah, stop for me. I got a little bit upset about how teachers behave and how my mentor, whom I trusted, behaves. And I was a little bit tired of it, you know, going to teachers. I was like, okay, damn it. I'm not going to anyone. I will do what makes me feel good. Hi, Nanamo. Hi, beautiful colors. Thank you. And then I turned more and more to making, going to my personal trainer in Szeged. Used to live there. It's a bigger city than I live now. It's like a university city. That's where I did my PhD, and that's where I finished my studies, and that's where we got married with Z, and that's where we started to date. And that's when I started dating Z. Then I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I will go back to teaching belly dancing and dancing for myself. Then I started going to personal training. I really enjoyed that. And then I had less and less time because I had to finish my PhD degree. That was very stressful. And I was also finishing my clinical health psychologist program. So it was crazy, and I really didn't have the energy to dance. So I stopped, and instead I started coloring. So that's when I started 5 years ago or so. Got a message, I have to check. It must be my mom. Okay. Nothing important. Yeah. And then with coloring I saw that coloring is not about competition. Like in dancing, there are a lot of things and genres. Let's say genres, I mean, you know, art supplies you can use. And nobody is judging, usually. You know what I mean? It's not about judging. Ugh, your coloring is trash, right? You don't say that and you don't think like that. Not like, unlike my former instructor, my belly dance teacher, you know, judging. And there is no pressure. You can do it at home. Good. Good on you, Ashley. Yeah. Screw that lady. I hate ladies like that, you know. Ugh. Yeah. I was a very fat kid. I loved chocolate, sweets. I love to eat. My mom cooks awesome. And yeah, I don't have self-control, did not have one as a child. And yeah, I used to be bullied a lot at elementary school and a little bit in college, in high school as well, unfortunately. I just say that to tell you that I know exactly what it feels like when you are discriminated. And I remember I used to go to modern dancing as a kid. I was like 6, 7, and I felt not accepted. That's the right word. Not exactly accepted in the group. I was, you know, fatty, and I couldn't dance as well as the others, and I was always put in the back when there was a performance. And you know, that is okay, but I was always in the back, and I knew even as a 7-year-old, that I was put in the back because I am fat, you know. And I remember I told my mom I'm not sure if I want to go there anymore because I did not feel well. And I remember we were in the car and mom called the instructor telling her that I may not go again. And the lady was like, and I heard it, you know, the phone was loud, and I heard it like, yeah, it's better so. She does not have the body for this type of dancing. And I was like, oh, lady, really? That's so rude, saying that to a 7-year-old, although she said it to my mom, but I heard it. So anyway, I was right in assuming that, yeah, I was being judged. That's not okay. And what I wanted to say with this is that even being, you know, in 2nd grade, elementary school, 7, 8 years old, you are already judged. And somebody already tells you that you are not good enough to dance. Ugh. Yeah. That's BS. Aw, you were, Nanamo. I think many of us were, right? I don't know what's going on, but kids can be so cruel, and adults as well, as you can see. Yeah, you beat them up, Kenny. I remember in kindergarten there was a guy, a boy, he was bullying me, you know, telling me how fat I was and things like that. And there was an afternoon where I don't know what was going on, what the exercise was we were doing, but I remember that like a self-defense class or something like that, and you had to be in pairs. I know it sounds stupid, and I got to be with that boy. And we had to push each other or something like that, but in the end I pushed him down. He landed on his back, and you know, I was, you know, like crouching over him like a tiger, and he was scared, and I was like so happy. Payback, man, payback. You tell me I'm a big girl? There you go. There you go. Yeah. So that little boy was done. He got to know me. Yep. Yeah. So I think that is one of the reasons I started to teach dancing and belly dancing, was to ensure a safe place where ladies can dance, you know, and start to believe in themselves, and put down their fears about their bodies, accept it, accept their movements. And I always tried to make everyone feel safe and welcome in the lessons, ease anxiety. The first lessons are always about encouraging the ladies to be brave, to not be afraid, to put on their skirts. I had like a skirt and kind of dance veils that you could put around your waist while dancing, and they really enjoyed that they could, you know, dance away and enjoy what they are doing. And we laughed together, you know, with each other, not at each other. And I really enjoyed that, seeing how the ladies got to enjoy dancing and how they encouraged each other. And of course there was always a lot of laughing as well, and crying, I'm not good enough, I look like a cow, I can't move my hip. I'm totally missing the chat, sorry. So, if you have the means, I totally encourage everyone to try belly dancing. It's great. Or any type of dancing, for that matter. I'm adding white. I also liked with belly dancing and stuff that I got to go to a lot of places. Like there were festivals around the country all year. I went to Sicily once to a belly dance convention, and it was also a competition. So it was like a big festival for belly dancers, and I got to go with friends and make some new friends. It's just amazing how quickly, you know, people who don't know each other at all and just meet for a holiday, how we can bond, and how the love of dancing bonds us together, and we can spend a great time together. I always love that with belly dancing, how it connected us girls, women, at a festival or during lessons. There is an Indian restaurant in Szeged, and I used to dance there every Friday. And the ladies in my groups, a few of them, they knew that I'm always there on Fridays, and they came and we hang out together, and it was so fun. I loved that. I had my own booth at the restaurant, and I was dancing like every 20 minutes for 3 hours. And they knew I was there, and so we hung out, had a nice time. I really enjoyed that too. I miss that sometimes, that freedom, you know, just to go out, meet friends, and with belly dancing, and go to conventions and places. Yeah. I always had a lot of people around me, and I enjoyed that. And of course there were the performances and paid birthdays, anniversaries, where we were asked, you know, to perform or to dance. And that was always interesting because you never knew where you will go, what people. Sounds a little bit dangerous, but I never went alone. Maybe I just clean my hands real quick. You do that, Ashley. You want me to go on with my brand? You want me to tell you funny stories? What I encountered while belly dancing? Men are strange, I have to tell you. Men can be strange. Yes, please, okay. So I think I have told you some of these, yeah, mostly, but of course who is new won't know them. When I went to, before I went to the lady, you know, who who wrote me that nasty message on Messenger after the Barcelona championship. I went to a lady called Maya Dance. You can find her on YouTube. And there are also videos up there with me dancing in the group. Anyway, I was invited by her to join their professional group before I started to go, right? So that was before I started to go to her. She wrote me that she would love me to see in the group if I wanted to join. And I was more than happy, you know. I felt really amazed that she asked me, and I was really excited because she has a very good, she has a big name in Hungary and her groups. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And I started to go to the lessons every Thursday. So I went up to Budapest with the train early in the afternoon, and then late at night I arrived back home after the class. And she had crazy ideas sometimes, and one of the performances we learned modern salsa belly dance, which was very modern, and it was also mixed with jazz, so it was very, very unique. I did not like the choreography so much, but I went with it, you know, whatever, I'm doing everything you tell me. I was like, okay, let's do it. And she was like, well, how about we dance in sunglasses on the stage? Like, really? And at first, you know, it seemed like, okay, let's do it. Whatever. We can do anything, right? And it turned out dancing in sunglasses on a stage is horrible. First, and it was a big stage with big, you know, reflectors. How do you call those big lamps? Big theater lamps, you know. So the whole stage was bathing in the light, and those who have been on stage know that these lights are freaking hot. So the first thing I started to do when we went on stage, I started to sweat. And behind the sunglasses, you start to sweat even better. And all I felt was I couldn't see anything because I had sunglasses on. The light was it's very strange to have sunglasses on with light reflecting on you. You don't see anything. And then I felt my makeup you know, melting. That was awesome as well. So it started to sting while I was dancing. So yeah, that was a very interesting dance. And you know, all I remember was how everybody was laughing when we got off stage. We were laughing hysterically how awful this was and what a stupid idea this was. You know, just girls being girls having fun. That was a great memory, even though it was awful to be on stage like that. Are you talking about my teacher, Kenny? Yeah. Yep. And we looked back the video and you can see nothing out of ordinary, nothing. Which is so cool, by the way, because yeah, we were pros. You couldn't see anything. We just felt it inside that these glasses are horrible. And it was a difficult dance. You had to jump and do some ballet kicks. So you had to pray that your glasses won't fall off. Yeah, another, you know, interesting fact. One time we had a group performance in a spa, outdoor, and it was very windy, and we were dancing with a cane, bamboo cane, and you have to know that bamboo is very light, and you have to spin the cane like majorette. You know majorette? You have to move the cane like that. And I was front, and of course my cane flew right into the audience. Great, Just great. Okay, we need some pink. Let's add some pink. Then, of course, as you can imagine, let's face it, belly dancing, oriental dance, is very sensual and it's a sexy dance, right? You have to be very careful how you communicate with men while you are in a belly dance suit, right? You know where I'm going? Oh man, you have to be very careful not to make, you have to be straightforward. Don't flirt if you don't mean it in a belly dance suit, because it can go bad. You can find yourself in, yeah, not so good situations, so yeah. That's one I learned. People tend to, just because you are kind doesn't mean you are game. You know what I mean? Yeah, that happened a few times. Even when people think that when you are belly dancing, or there are people who think that you try to seduce men when you are, for example, doing a performance. And it's very, very, very important that you are not doing that when you are belly dancing. At least that's not what I was doing when I was belly dancing. And especially women, some women tend to believe that you are behaving like a, you know what I mean, like a slut. But you are not. you are dancing. You don't have anything like that in mind. But unfortunately, there is a negative connotation with some belly dancing. But it shouldn't be. It's not about seducing anyone. It's not about, you know, showing your breasts or your body parts. It's art. And it's important to know that you have a responsibility as a dancer to teach people, or, you know, to tell people that no, belly dancing is not about seducing others. Has my chat stopped? Someone write something, please, so I know I am still here. Sometimes my chat can get stuck. Ah, thank you, Melissa. Good. Okay. Chat test. 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 Yeah. Good. We are good. I still need more layers of color. Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking out loud what to do next. Yeah. Blush. We need some blush colors. So my blush color will be permanent red tint and extra dark. I will just mix those two colors. What are you working on? Are you coloring something? I will try cross stitch this weekend. At least that's what I plan. And then we will see what happens, because the baby will tell us what we will do, right? Not the other way around, so yeah. But I really want to try it and see how I like it. Has anyone tried cross stitching? I got a few for review, so I, did not plan on buying any, but I got some offered and I was like, okay, let's see. Let's try. It's maybe something I can do in the evenings while watching something. I like to work as many details as possible, as many layers as I can with the pens before I go with pencils on top, so I have to do less pencil work on top, because then it will look more powdery, like makeup, the skin. And I like that satin look pan pastels can give to the skin. It looks so silky, right? It's great. It's awesome. I just finished cleaning before coming up to stream. It feels so good to know that the house is tidy, clean before the weekend. I love when it's tidy, when it's clean, but I just don't get to it so often. I can't really do housework while the baby is sleeping, because he wakes up to everything, so I can only, sit down and diamond paint or do something. And when he's up, I don't like to, not pay attention to him. He is very, very quick now, and he is about to stand up, in his carrier. He can grab the rails, and I don't want him, to fall out, so I don't want to leave him alone, and you shouldn't leave him alone, right? The baby unattended. So I don't get to cleaning as often as I would like, or when I have some free time, I would rather, do something else than cleaning. so it's hard sometimes. White. I'm gonna add the colors again to my palette. White, yellow, pink. Yeah, he is. But he sleeps well at night, but he's very jumpy. He usually sleeps through, so I can't complain, not really. And he has his third teeth coming up front, you know, front, up, the upper jaw. So, yeah. Bye, Ronnie. Nice to have you here. It was nice to have you here. Are you from Australia? Man, I have talked a lot about me today. Don't know what's going on. Just chatty catty. I'm just chatty catty today. Bye, Ronnie. Take care. All right. Let's add some white again. Ah, okay, Ronnie. Oh, you are also lucky. I want to live in California as well. Oh man, that's my dream. To move there. I want to move there. Next to Kenny. Kenny. I'm coming. Thank you, Nana. You are from the East Coast. Where is everyone from? I know many of you where you are from, but not everyone. And I know even though I'm asking, I will forget, but I will try my best not to. I'm from Hungary. I know that many of you know, just saying. Okay, we are getting closer to finish. There is a blush. It's pretty red, you can't see it, but it's there. I will add more later. And now, I want more of this color. I mean it, Kenny. Seems like hair is behaving, the pigment. Knocking on wood, but it looks like we are good. The color of the hair is not really moving. Z arrived. You may hear the car. He came back from shopping. I don't know, I have to be honest, how this whole grayscale thing will work. Maybe I have to add more layers, but yeah, it's hard to layer over it. I can't completely layer over it. Thank you, Della. Have a nice day. Bye bye. So now you can see better without the shine. Whoops. Ah, beautiful. How can I call you? I'm so sorry if I know I have seen you here many times, but I think I asked you already once. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I hate it when I forget names. It's so embarrassing. Tracy, thanks. Oops. Ah, yeah, I forgot this area. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, yep. Thank you, Ashley. Ooh, what's here? Oh, a pencil. Okay. Brianna. Yeah. Beautiful Brianna. Yeah, I know, I remember. Ooh, nah, behave. I'm talking to the paper. Whoopsie. Yeah, I have to write it down, Kenny, too. My hands are full. I'm starting to like it. Yay! Now I can finally see where we are going. Yay! So again, the colors are Diary Light Yellow Tint, Permanent Red Tint Permanent Red Tint, Burnt Sienna Tint, Burnt Sienna Shade. Yep, these are my colors right now. Who is ready for spring? I am. The yellow. And white. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going on some excursions when the weather is nice. Just last spring and summer, I was like in a fugue state, you know, being heavily pregnant. And all I remember, I was just surviving spring because then I had a big belly. Then it was unbearably hot after I gave birth. So I was pretty much stuck at home all summer because it was just so hot outside to go out during the day. So I feel like I'm now really impatient for good weather to come. So this year maybe I will be able to enjoy it. And that's a shame because summer is my favorite season. And that last year I gave birth last June, end of June, so July, August, I wasn't really paying attention to the weather, right? Or what was going on outside. So now I can't wait. Adding white. Great. Okay. Yeah, I like warm too. Oops. Now I'm blending with my white. I need to get the blender for pans. Shame on me. Again, I'm knocking back on the pigment to get my whites back. The highlights. Shall I bring you closer or is this okay? Oh, you have a 4-month-old. Oh, that's very hard, I know. I tried. Did not happen. It's very hard. Boy or a girl, Brianna? Okay. We are getting there, finally. I have to add the darkest colors, and then we are done. And also I have to apply the blush again. Blush color. Oh yeah, with a 4-year-old and a 4-month-old, yeah, I believe that. I am grateful I have these 3 hours now on Fridays. I really missed streaming, oh my. Okay, a little get to know session. Where are you from? How long have you been coloring? Favorite coloring book or artist, if it's a PDF. So, where are you from? If you want to answer, you don't have to, of course. How long have you been coloring and favorite coloring book? I'm from Hungary. I have been coloring 5 years. I've been coloring on YouTube. It will be 3 years in May, I believe. 3 years, yeah. Wow. And my favorite coloring book is Serene. Kenny, you have been coloring a long time, haven't you? Yay, Serene. You live in Tennessee? 2018, so 4 years free. Yeah, Maryland, South Florida, 21 months. Yeah, depends on your mood. Exactly. I know it's a hard question. Who's your favorite, what's your favorite book? Or colorist, artist? Yeah. I shall drink. Yep. Yep, Kenny, I will. I want to. Yep. Shall I not? But I really want to minimize. Just use not much, as much as needed. So the effect of the pen pastels won't get lost. I tend to overdo it with pencils, and I really want to stop that from happening. So I will have to pay attention not to overdo pencils. It won't be easy. I'm a pencil girl. Oh yeah, Metamorphia is on the top 5. Oh, for sure, sorry. A little burp. Sorry. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kenny. I have to use pencils for the eyes, at least. So that's one of the hardest things for me with the pens, to not overdo pencils on top. That's something I'm practicing. We will practice with her. Wow, you've been coloring all your life. That's so nice. And Rhode Island. Thank you, Kenny. Okay. What do you mean with using enough pan pastels, Kenny? what is enough. Like a lot of layers, like I do. Oh, baby arrived. I can hear Mom and Z talking. Maybe I will bring him up if Marzi is up to it. Show you Marzi. Baby. Ah. Okay. Stop. I have to stop. All right. Good. Okay. Two more things that I need to do, I think, is, yeah, yep. Just checking inside my head. So, last color is, I will use violet and permanent red extra dark. This will be my shade, the darkest. Yep, here we go. I'm so happy that more and more of us, more and more people are coloring. It grew into such an awesome hobby. We have lots of coloring books, artists. It's great. I love it. Okay. Ooh. And I have to add some, put some color on the ear. I always forget. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Yes, Brianna, it definitely does. Streaming and doing videos brings it to a whole different level, right? you make friends on streams, on Instagram, while streaming, making videos. I love it. Thank you, Nanamo. I'm giving my best here. I will be finished soon. Just I'm adding the last details and colors. Oops, it's too much. Okay. Hi, Kennedy. Oh, sorry, I'm not talking at all. I'm just concentrating really hard because we are at the end. I'm at the end. No, I'm fine. I don't want to mess it up, so. Great. Now the ear. You mean you wouldn't use pencils at all, or on this page? I'm asking because I really want to know your opinion, all of yours. if I should put pencil on top. I really need to add some to the eyes. But if you want me, I will try to really minimize using the pencils on any of on everything else. I wish I could speak English. I wish I could speak English, man. Ugh. It's so annoying. Thank you, Kennedy. Okay. Now, I'm gonna add back. I'm gonna add the blush color back. This is so stressful. Oh, this is too much. Yeah. Yeah, pencils are my favorite too. I like watercolors too, and pan pastels too, and everything too, but yeah. Lumis are still my favorite. With Prismacolors. The best. Yeah, I am out of practice. I have something in my head, what I want to say, and it sounds totally different when I'm saying it, and it's just so annoying. Oh man. It will get better, I'm sure. Okay, great. Great. I like what I'm seeing. Awesome. Mine, serene. And that's it. No. Mythomorphia, Kirby. What's my favorite coloring? What are my favorite books? Oh yeah, Anastasia, Koldariva, her books. Clara Markova. Yeah. And Forest Girl coloring book 2. I love that book. I like Hannah Lynn. Not my favorite, but I like her. Her pictures are fun. It's a shame I hate the paper from Anastasia's books. I don't like it. And it's putting me off all the time. I'm like, let's do Anastasia. That paper is piece of work. And it takes me 1,000,000 years to finish skin on that paper. Yep. Okay. Great. Phew. We are done. I will just do the highlights and maybe go in with some more white pastel, and then we are done with the skin. Let's take a look from afar. Yup. I will have to work on the nose too, and of course the mouth. Wow, basic English words. Wow. So I will make a line above the eyelids. We will have a highlight here, 1. I will definitely get the new Kirby book. Oh yeah, Emily Oberg. Oh, I really should color one of her pictures. There are just so many things to color. What do you use in her book? Because it's a very slidey paper in, what's the name of the book? Szagoroch, Szagner. Okay, and now some white pastel, and then we are done. Ooh! Yoo-hoo! The Christmas book by Teresa Goodrich. The Christmas ones are great. I love those. Now I'm just blending the areas. Okay. Get the pink one. Polys. You can find my Instagram handle in the description, Kennedy. Okay. Woo! We are done with the base. That was the base, guys. But I will ask Zsolti, fel tud jönni? Aha. A kicsi. I will ask if Marci is, you know, if he can come up. If he's up to it. Up to it to come up. Baby time. Those who were patient enough to watch me layer the pants can now see baby Marci. So what I will do is I will go over the whole page with my eraser and erase everything I did so far, no. To erase excess I have around the hair and the skin, and I will put fixative on everything, wait for it to dry, and next time we can do the skin and the hair. Oh, hello, Namizu. Huh? Wait a minute. Okay, I don't have any makeup on. Okay. Heya. Hi. Say hi. Look how big he is. Oh, big boy. Don't touch the pants. Good, good. Hey. Hi, ladies. The baby. The big baby. He will grab everything and pull it down all my pants. What a catastrophe. Yeah. Bunny? You want the camera, don't you? You want the camera. Camera. Okay. Bye, everyone. He's so strong, I have to hold him really bad. I mean, really strongly. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. It's over. Bye. Ne oda. He nearly put the bunny on my face. I mean the coloring page. I was like, no! Don't put the bunny on my skin, on my pan pastel. I was like, oh my god, don't do that. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to show him to you. So, thank you so much for joining me today and keeping me company. So, next time I might do something else. I'm waiting for a coloring book to arrive. And if it arrives, we will do something else. We will watercolor, do a project together. Something short, just to do something else. And if not, we will go and do part 3 and do the skin, the eyes, and maybe also the hair next time. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye. Bye Kenny, Tracy, Della, Brianna, Kennedy.